Hello NBA fans, every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I'm counting on you to subscribe to the channel and leave your. The Lakers are currently making decisions regarding Austin Reaves, who has declined a contract extension because he wants a higher salary. He will be a free agent next year, so the Lakers intend to trade him for another star player rather than lose him to a rival team for free. The LA Lakers might be on the verge of trading one of their best players because he hasn't re-signed with the team. The LA Lakers are making a lot of big moves this offseason. To help LeBron James and Luka Doncic compete for a championship, the Lakers have added some firepower. Things didn't get off to a good start, as Rob Pelinka managed to lose Dorian Finney-Smith in free agency by not agreeing to pay him. But he managed to redeem himself quickly, as Pelinka went out and landed Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton in free agency. And with a little help from Luka Doncic, the Lakers signed Marcus Smart this weekend, after the former Defensive Player of the Year agreed to a buyout with the Washington Wizards. However, Rob Pelinka's unwillingness to make trades cost the Lakers Jordan Goodwin. Could this be because he has a much bigger trade in mind for later this season? NBA analyst claims LA Lakers might trade Austin Reaves this season. NBA insider Jake Weinbach took to X to discuss Austin Reaves' situation with the LA Lakers. He believes that the situation between the two sides is one to watch. With Austin Reaves declining a 4-year, $89.2 million contract extension, the Lakers could lose Reaves in free agency, especially if he declines his player option. To avoid the loss, Rob Pelinka could move Reaves to get some return for his expiring contract. Austin Reaves' situation with the Lakers is one to monitor across the league. Reaves reportedly declined a 4-year, $89.2 million extension from the Lakers last month and is widely expected to decline his $14.8 million player option next summer to become an unrestricted free agent. If the two sides are far apart on extension talks, the Lakers may shop the value of the 27-year-old guard to avoid the possibility of losing him for nothing once 2026 free agency comes around. Austin Reaves' camp has hinted at potentially leaving in free agency. Earlier this year, Austin Reaves' agent warned the Lakers after seeing several trade rumors about the star guard. But for the most part, Reaves has not said much to suggest he sees his future elsewhere. In fact, Reaves praised Lakers head coach J.J. Redick, and spoke about his excitement to play under him next season. For his part, Reaves has said he wants to be a Laker for life. But his desire to earn more money, while also getting a more prominent role, could lead to him going elsewhere. Hopefully, for the sake of the Lakers and Reaves, the two sides can come to some sort of agreement and extend their working relationship. But with the way the new CBA rules restrict heavy spending, the Lakers may have to consider letting Reaves walk for nothing. Two LA Lakers players are healthier than any point last season. They will be crucial to championship ambitions. The LA Lakers roster next season will get a major boost, as two players will be at their best physically compared to last year. The Los Angeles Lakers knew coming into this offseason that they had to address the gaps on their roster. Despite the Lakers fumbling their negotiations with Dorian Finney-Smith in free agency, the franchise managed to turn things around. The big swing for Rob Pelinka was signing Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton to flexible, team-friendly deals. The Lakers had some assistance from Luka Doncic, who helped recruit Ayton to LA. This also turned out to be the case this weekend, as Doncic helped bring Marcus Smart to the Lakers after his buyout from the Wizards. And while the Lakers are losing Shake Milton and Jordan Goodwin in the process, not all hope is lost. Especially as two Lakers stars are feeling much better physically heading into the new season. Jared Vanderbilt and Maxi Kleber at full health ahead of new season. In the latest edition of Mark Stein's Line, he revealed that both Jared Vanderbilt and Maxi Kleber are doing much better from a physical standpoint this offseason. Neither player was at full health last season, with Kleber only playing one game for the Lakers. The former Mavericks big man played 5 minutes in Game 5 of the Lakers' first-round exit against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm also hearing Jared Vanderbilt is healthier now than he was at any point last season, which will naturally spark hope that the versatile forward seems like an off-season addition himself when training camp opens in late September. Ditto for Maxi Kleber, who made only one appearance, for 5 minutes in Game 5 of the Lakers' first-round exit to Minnesota, after he was shipped to Lakerland with Doncic on February 2. But it appears the Lakers will also bring in a new star next season who has been putting in the work. The motivation within the Lakers roster to get better is infectious. Marcus Smart working to improve conditioning ahead of LA Lakers debut. According to Stein, Marcus Smart has spent a lot of time this offseason grinding. The former Defensive Player of the Year acknowledged his conditioning issues with the Wizards. As such, he wanted to make sure he was in tip-top shape ahead of the new season. I'm likewise told that Smart, like Doncic, has been working hard on his body this summer. Conditioning was an undeniable issue for Smart last season. But the Lakers were convinced during their pursuit that they will see a sleeker version of the 2021-22 DPOY. Landing Smart is a huge boost to the team. And to hear that he is putting in the work to be ready for them will instantly make him a fan favorite. JJ Redick has spoken highly of Smart in the past. Now as the Lakers head coach, he gets to use Smart as a primary defensive stopper. Lakers confident in securing All-NBA stars' long-term future. The NBA world was turned upside down earlier this year when Luka Doncic was sent to the Los Angeles Lakers under the cover of darkness. The deal saw Anthony Davis head to the Dallas Mavericks. Nevertheless, it quickly became apparent that the Lakers were rolling the dice by acquiring Doncic. The five-time All-Star only had one more fully guaranteed year on his contract, with a player option for the 2026-27 season. Therefore, Rob Pelinka would need to convince him to re-sign with the franchise. Fortunately for the Lakers, there's been nothing but encouraging signs of Doncic putting down roots this summer. According to Dan Woik of The Athletic, Doncic has played an active role in recruiting talent to the franchise this summer. While Doncic hasn't directly addressed his future with the franchise this summer, time he's spent in Europe putting together an all-time revenge glow-up, his actions behind the scenes crystallize why the Lakers are confident with how things stand, Woik reported. Doncic, according to league sources, had communicated his desires for a capable rim-running center, shooting help and defensive support. The Lakers responded by filling those needs with DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia and, soon, Marcus Smart. Doncic's arrival in Los Angeles has triggered narratives of change within the franchise. LeBron James' future with the Lakers has been a hot topic. Pelinka is clearly prioritizing building around the younger star, with James now seen as an expiring contract. Still, the Lakers knew they were trading for their future when they acquired Doncic. They put themselves in a position where they had to work with and appease the potential MVP. Los Angeles has held up its end of the bargain. They've given Doncic everything he needs to compete, while retaining flexibility for the summer of 2027. Now, Lakers fans will wait for August 2 with bated breath. That is when Doncic is free to sign an extension with the franchise. And if his actions this summer are any indication, it would appear he's buying into being the Lakers' latest superstar. Still, nothing is guaranteed, and until the ink on his extension is dry, there will be a level of uneasiness amongst fans. Doncic is, after all, a generational talent. And for that reason, we can't safely assume the Lakers are done making moves. If Doncic wants more movement, then that is what we will see. After all, the Lakers are his team now. Nobody knew he was a free agent. Los Angeles Lakers signing gets a wild reaction from Gilbert Arenas. The Los Angeles Lakers will acquire an elite perimeter defender in Marcus Smart. ESPN's Shams Charania reported on Saturday that Smart intends to sign with the Lakers after finalizing a contract buyout with the Washington Wizards. This move adds depth and veteran leadership to the Lakers, giving Luka Doncic a top defender who can also facilitate on offense. Smart has spent the last 2 seasons out of the playoffs. In the 2023-24 season, he was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies by the Boston Celtics, his team for 9 years. However, that was the year that All-Star guard Ja Morant missed most of the time due to suspensions and injuries. Following that, he was traded to the Washington Wizards, a team that has struggled to be in the playoffs for the past 4 years. Also, Smart spent most of the time rehabbing from injuries and was limited to 15 games for the Wizards. The former number 6 pick has his eyes set on playing for a playoff team again, which is why he joined the Lakers. The LA team finished third in the Western Conference last season but were swept in the first round by the Minnesota Timberwolves. After the news broke out, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas didn't hold back in his reactions about Smart joining the Los Angeles Lakers. "Shams, stop dog," Arenas said. "We don't want no more, we don't want nobody else, man. Stop with the breaking news." Nobody knew he, Smart, was AF*** king free agent, to even be on the Lakers. Are we having open tryouts? Did I miss the king memo? They going and getting gas station looking n*** s now, man. Who's angst? Huh? Kwame Brown? Despite Arenas' reaction, the Lakers believe that acquiring Smart improves their team on both ends. A die-hard Celtics fan reacts to Marcus Smart joining the Los Angeles Lakers. Smart spent so much time with the Celtics that he even contributed to their 2022 NBA Finals run. But they thought they could do better, so they transferred one of their most devoted players to the Grizzlies. In return, they signed Drew Holiday, a player who's similar to Smart defensively, but an all-star. Despite this, there was still mutual respect from both sides. Even fans have shown their appreciation for Smart's time in Boston. Which is why it was heartbreaking for Celtics fans to see one of their former players join the Los Angeles Lakers, the franchise's longtime rivals. When it was confirmed by Charania, Bill Simmons, who's a die-hard fan of the team, had a wild reaction to it. I've gone blind. Aha. Simmons posted an edited photo of Smart wearing a Los Angeles Lakers jersey. Although it's painful for Celtics fans, Smart chose to join the team that he thinks has a chance to allow him to contend for a title. Will the Lakers trade LeBron James? LeBron James and the Lakers are once again at the center of NBA offseason speculation. Despite the fact that James chose to exercise the $52.6 million player option in his contract for the upcoming season, questions have emerged as to whether or not the 40-year-old superstar might be considering other options. The four-time NBA champion remains one of the best players in the league, one that is still quite capable of being a star player on a championship-contending team. With that being said, there is a strong argument to be made that the current version of the Lakers do not provide James with the best opportunity for him to win a fifth ring. Reports have indicated that James is closely monitoring the Lakers' off-season moves to see if they remain the best fit for him. All signs point to the Lakers prioritizing Luka over LeBron. Throughout the offseason, the Lakers have repeatedly indicated that they are aiming to build their roster around Luka Doncic rather than LeBron James. For one, the team opted not to offer James a contract extension this summer, making the 2025-26 season the last season that he is under contract with the Lakers at this point in time. Furthermore, ESPN recently disclosed that James was not informed beforehand regarding the team's $10 billion sale from the Buss family to Mark Walter, leaving him to find out at the same time everybody else did. Doncic, on the other hand, was given a heads-up before the sale went through. The Lakers are also supposedly planning to save cap space for the 2027 offseason in order to pursue a max-level player. Superstars like Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Karl-Anthony Towns, and more are scheduled to be free agents in 2027. If the Lakers are in fact saving their cap space for future free agents, this is clearly indicative that they are planning for life without LeBron James on their roster. Could a trade actually happen? While the probability of LeBron James being traded before the start of the upcoming season is relatively low, speculation around the league continues to persist. Of course, a trade will not happen unless James directly asks for one, and he has not done so as of yet. However, the Lakers' focus on their long-term future with Doncic as their franchise centerpiece could end up becoming concerning from James' perspective. LA could have chosen to go all in this offseason to put James in a favorable position to contend for another championship, yet they elected not to. According to Fox Sports, the Dallas Mavericks would be the favorites to acquire LeBron James at plus 300 odds if he ends up asking for a trade in the near future. James' two former teams, the Cavaliers and the Heat, currently sit as the next two most likely trade destinations at +600 and +1,500, respectively.